Everybody, DayTraderRockStar here, and we're going to talk about the copy trading project for a second here. I want to start off by saying, because it's a 2 days, the people who get to see this video, you only have 2 days to take advantage of the great coupons that are out by Apex. They're doing a 1 day qualification and a 90% off the first month, and then it's 80% off the rest of the recurring months. It's very cheap. I picked up a couple of accounts today. And they were $14. I picked up 25K accounts. They were I think they were $14.95. That was dirt cheap. So again, going into next week, I'd like to put those to work. And I want to, again, we're starting. I want to update you on the copy trader too. The Bull Ox is also given a same type of coupon. This one it's 91% off, and that coupon code is DTR91. DTR91. And the Apex is DTR Apex. So just so I don't forget that, those expire. I mean, the coupons are good until Sunday night. So just kind of take that in consideration, because these are really good ones, and you don't want to take advantage of it when you get good ones. Especially we're taking advantage of the markets. And what I mean by that, we're going to talk about the copy trade. I came into this week really psyched up about it. I think we got all our kinks out. There's a few people that are still having an issue connecting to it, but I think we're getting through that. Like I said earlier, and let me back it up a second. Let me back it up just 1 second. All right, we're going to start from the beginning. The copy trading project is a copy trading is where we connect one account to other accounts. In this case, people can connect their accounts, and this is we're talking about. This is a project based around the prop trading, so we're using the prop accounts to do this, and they're challenge accounts, or the qualification accounts. So people would get it, they would attach it to mine, and I would trade my qualification account, and it'll be attached to everyone else's. So that is how this is going to run, and there's a technology that enables your accounts to attach to mine, and it's using the Replikanto software. So this is just kind of catching you up if you're not up to speed on what this project is about. Now the project is, like I really did want to go into it nice and slow, because I was the first time ever using the copy trader, and there's a lot of stress involved with having all these accounts attached. There's probably about 50 right now attached. So I've been very cautious on the rollout, and I'm sticking to my guns. And I just wanted to make this video because the question I get the most, and sorry about this candlestick, I don't need those candlesticks there. Sorry about that. I was trying to bring up some stuff. The question I get the most, when I said, all right, we're launching it live now. It is now officially live. That if I don't take a setup, people are like, oh, there was no setups today, or no, I mean, there was no trades today. They don't realize there's no setups. So everyone thinks that if I don't trade that doesn't, it's people are very in a rush to get these trades done. They want this thing to run like a bot, up and down, and take every setup. Where I came into this knowing I could make money in the markets very easily. But it's all about patience, and if we could apply our patience as a trader, where we have to deal with our emotions and stuff. And I've always talked about that as I taught trading. I've been trading since '96. I started teaching basically in 2007. That's a long time to be in this market, and to kind of push it all back and just say, all right, if we could do it all over again, this is the way I would do it. This is the way I would do it. This is the way I would teach my kids to do it. And it all comes down to patience. And we prove that every single day in the markets. We prove it. I stick to this methodology, and I lay it on the line. And we call these things, and every time we call it and you see it move, and I kind of stress the importance of recognizing this, and I think everyone knows that. But it's our own inability to control patience, to be disciplined, to not overtrade. Every trade that we take that does not fall into this category, and I have about 3 trades that I'm willing to take. And if the market is not going to give me that, I don't mind gambling with my own account and stuff. But if the market's not, I'm not going to just take a trade and just for the hell of it, and say, oh, I'm going to guess we're going to break out here. Everything that I take is going to be a set up thing today. And we walk you through this market every day. If you're not familiar with the show, I mean, we have a lot of traders here, and we come here every single day. DayTraderRadio.com. You know, someone might be listening to this, they don't even know who I'm talking about, what I'm talking about, but that's the way I roll. We're very passionate. We've traded, you know, for a long time, and many of the members here are just long-time traders and members, and have been, you know, and we all stick to a certain methodology, and we all help each other. You know, we have to deal with it. We have a lot of option traders, a lot of futures traders, a lot of stock traders. I'm trading stocks and futures, not as much options anymore. But, you know, like today, we just did so well on the stocks. We got a profit in Palo Alto Networks. We got a profit in Fortinet. We got a profit in Procter Gamble. We took these profits today. It was really good. We got into new positions. The best bet going into next week is Smuckers. Is that SJM? I think it's SJM. Perfect divergence. A lot of divergences in this market. Lots of divergences, and they're all working out now. They're all coming up. So next week, I'm looking forward to that. But this is about the futures and the criteria. I'm laying it out I'm laying it out right now. This is the rule. All right. No more emails. If I'm going to take the trades. I am absolutely 100% positive that we will pass these things if you just let me take the trades when we see it. And if I miss them, it's because I missed them. Maybe I'm in the chat room. Maybe we're talking, we're going over a chart. There'll be times that I will miss some, and we'll go back and I say, oh, it was a perfect divergence here. Well, we didn't take that. Why didn't you take that? Who knows why? This is a project. This is actually a project that is open to Day Trading Radio lifetime members to take a part in voluntarily. Believe me, it will work out. It will. But let's go over the criteria right now, all right? The criteria is this right here. The market opens up, and we're looking for setups. Now, we could trade the market like it is. If the market's moving along, I'm identifying the divergences up here and the move back down, and then we're kind of pulling out some channels, maybe a flag. Beautiful sell-side divergence right here called out. This was a beautiful, and that probably should have been a great short that I should have taken on a copy trader. That is a qualifying trade. No doubt about it. I don't know why I didn't take it. I was thinking the market could rally. I let my emotion get in the way of my trading. And that's something that's very difficult to do sometimes. But when you see this, and we always go over it, and I shove it down your throats that, hey, that was a divergence. Eventually, you're just going to take it, and it was just as easy to put a stop up there. Just as easy to put a stop up there. Now, I think I did take this as a short, but I didn't take it as a copy trade because I felt responsible that I wanted to have that perfect setup, and it's going to be a little bit more difficult to do that. I'm just being honest and being really spilling my guts here on how hard it is to sometimes pull the trigger on a great setup. Now, I'm sure I'm going to get through that, and again, there's no skin off your, this should be just a demo account, and and the prices you get now for a demo account, I would, you know what, I'm so comfortable, I just got the Apex account today. I'm starting that. We're starting that kind of fresh tomorrow or next week. Brand new account. It's only a 25K account too. I want to qualify on that, and we're going to take the divergences, and we're going to take them, and that's going to be it. Now, because we're only looking for this type of setup here, this has to be the right angle. It has to have the high. It has to pull back. It has to come back up here. This has to break down underneath. This angle has to be about 6 to 10 degrees or higher. Same thing here. Stops are easy to define. And then the market, the hardest part of taking profits. When we have these things set up, I recommend that you put it on your ES. If I'm using the Replicant software here, all right, and again, I have everyone's machine ID locked in. It's going to be next week. We're going to have to go through some more people that are probably having a hard time connecting, and we'll get through those, and eventually everything it'll start to flow like the flow bot it is. All right, so This is the I have to make sure I don't want to put everyone's thing up here, but this is the Replicant software. And make sure that when you're clicking on the internet, you have to be on the internet side of things. You have to push that internet. In this box, I find that most people are forgetting to check this box there. You have to have that box checked for you to be able to receive my orders over my machine over to your machine. All right. This software, Replikanto, you have to have it on your machine. I have to have it on my machine. That enables the trades to transfer instantaneous. So basically, you're just hooked up to my account. You pick on your side. You're going to have this on. This is what you're going to have right here. And on this, oops, I just turned it off. Let's turn it back on. Make sure you just right click on that, go to internet, make sure this is on, and then pick the account that the Apex, or I mean you want the trades to go into. You know, what qualification account. And again, I'll put this out there as a disclaimer. I want to do this with qualification accounts. I don't want people risking their own money. I don't want to be responsible for anybody's risk. So this is for qualification accounts. This is to qualify. You know, there's a very limited downside if you blow up one of these accounts. Not that I'm planning on blowing them up, but if there's any mishaps, computer failures, software failures, errors. You know, I actually had an error last week for the first time. Then I learned, you know, I had to pay attention. So I readjust things. I opened up a couple new accounts so I wouldn't have the confusion. So I learned how to get through a couple of these issues. I don't want to have any issues and then, like, you know, someone get hurt by it. So that is the me laying down the rules. Now I can't tell you what you do. I can't see your machines or anything, but that's what I'm just asking you guys to understand. I haven't. So all right, so that's taken care of. You get that. You could go down to that Flowbots. You go to this. If you want to do that, again, lifetime members only. I did open it up. Wait a second. I did open that up on the Patreon thing. So if you want to take part of this copy trading, I'll let you take that opportunity because I'm paying for it. I'm paying for the trades. So now anybody who wants to take an active part in that could go to the Patreon site, and it's $1 a day. Charge that's $30 a month, which is dirt cheap, and that gives you that opportunity. I'll connect you, and you'll be able to copy trade. My God, that's incredibly cheap, and that'll probably go up because it's a lot of work, and I just want to see how it how people are going to like it and stuff. And all right, so that you could go over here. Let me show you where that is. Speaking about I was going to show you the Patreon, but I also want to show you that had a sale going on, and it just ended. So I have the sale. It's listed on the Patreon site, but and that's the only place you could actually probably get it for that price now, because all the prices are turned back. And I think anybody I sent a coupon to, the coupon's probably expired. It expired probably today. So the sale is basically over. But if you want to grab it, here it is. Normally it'll be next week. It'll be $17.99, but it's still $19. I didn't change that yet. Let me show, but I wanted to show you the other thing on this Patreon thing here. Let me fix this for you. Hold on a second. This is going to take off. So here I have this Patreon site, and it's kind of like I offer some of the a la carte things of the site there. You could just be and again, I don't really promote this, so it's out there. So I do offer the futures trade alert, the Zello alerts through this. So if you're not a member, you can get it through this. Only $20, and if you are a member and you like those and you want to donate towards that, you can make that donation there. That's the Futures Trade Alert Network. Now I just started this to put this up yet today. So 2 people are already joined on, and we were talking about people that are not lifetime members here at Day Trading Radio. If you're not a lifetime member and you want to do the copy trading, it's $30 a month, and click on that, and it'll tell you all about it. and how to set it up and stuff. All right. And then I'll add you to it. You just email me and I add you to the copy list. So, and you get those trades. But don't forget, you got to get the software for that. You have to get the Replikanto. All right, so you go to Replikanto if you're going to get that. Now I'll put some links in the bottom of the description here, and that enables you to do the copy trading. So you have to get, it'll go to Flowbots. Trying to get my mouse over there. Nothing's really working. Scroll down. Don't even bother with the trial because it's not enough time to figure it out and get the trades and stuff. It's just not worth it. Get a Signal Machine lifetime or a year, and click on that. Add to cart. Go down to that. Something I probably already had it to my cart. Anyway, and then it says here, cannot view cart. All right. And then if you put in coupon code radio 20 and apply the coupon, it goes from $1.99. It exists because it's already in there. It's $159.20, so it takes off $40. Radio 20, the coupon code, radio 20. So that gives you a little deal on that. And then, of course, if you're going to just do that, so the Patreon, then you just kind of do what you have to do on that, and then then you're pretty much all set up. So, again, the other important thing, it has to be a divergence that we're going to take. I'm not going to be doing anything. What I expect one, you know, I'd like to get 3 trades a day in, you know. I'd like to get 3 trades a day, and there will be days like today, which were very, very volatile. You know that, you know, I missed that one setup. I didn't take this one. It happens, but what we did call them though, and I think, you know, waiting for the next one. They're always going to be around. We had a nice quad rotation here, and this goes out to everyone trading out there too. The times we look at the market are the times it's usually going to make a big move. So when we look at quad rotations, when we look at divergences and flags, like a flag, the rotation and the strength in this, we call this flag. It was strength in the 60-10. Now, those are really good setups, and I don't mind taking that. I usually take those on DTR2, which is second screen on the members channel. A lot of people ask, where's DTR2? Well, DTR2 is right underneath DTR1, the main screen on the lower left-hand side. And that's where I usually trade one of the accounts over there. And I'm a little bit more, you know, cavalier with that one because, you know, we're sitting here all day, so I'm waiting. We're trading stocks, we're trading futures, we're doing the news, we're looking at charts. There's a lot going on. I can't believe how fast the day goes. Anyway, I appreciate everyone's membership, and we're gonna go far with this. You know, just have a little patience. All right, understand if it doesn't take a trade. What I'm going to usually do is give you an updated video. You know, believe me, I'm going to be tooting my horn. Oh, we got another great divergence here, and we took that, and you know, whatever. I actually did take a trade today. Someone made $90 on it if you had the ES. So no, yesterday. That was yesterday. So yesterday, I pulled the trigger once, and then someone had to. No, that was it. Only one trade yesterday. The day before that, I don't think there was any, and then today, it was too. It ripped higher, then ripped lower. It was pretty active today, and I just didn't take anything. But then we looked at 3:30 there was a divergence here. We did take this one, and I did call this one too. That was a nice divergence at the end of the day. I wonder if I have my account, if it shows that. It was right at the end of the day. I wonder if I have that on my. Let me check my chart. I switched my accounts over to this computer, so so I'd be able to copy trade from it tomorrow or Monday. All right. So that is it. I'm going to give you a couple more examples of what type of trades we're going to take, but that is basically it. That is basically the trade. Now it could be a shallow one too, and I actually like shallow divergences. And if I could show you one, I would. But let's here's my Apex that I just started, I think, and you can see here that was the divergence right here. And I caught it. I realized that after divergence, I said, "Oh, you know what? That's a divergence. I'm getting on a flag," and we got in, and it got a big pop right there. It was like 6 points, really fast, and I took it off, and that was it. And the market came right back down. But that was like, you know, that's something I would love to take and be on top of the next time. That's a qualifying trade. And again, the short up here is just perfect, and it was against a trend line too, unless that trend line came in after. I'll study it later. But yeah, 2 divergences. Those would qualify, and I think, you know, again, next week we're going to have a lot more of these, and they're going to start to pile up, and we're going to get a hold of them, and everything's going to just kind of even out. So just bear with me. I would not, if we did have a bull flag, actually I have a website. Let me show you this website. Actually, I have my examples on this. I want to add a couple to it too. Let's see, it's called Benefits. It's called Charts with Benefits. No, that's a good one, Johnny. I gotta grab that. Charts with Benefits. All right, what about the copy trader? All right, let's go to this right here. And I know I'm talking to myself now, but this is, let's just take a look at some of these examples. I want everyone to know. And the people out there emailing, there was no trades today. Is everything broken? That's no. I mean, not yet. All right, so these are setups under my playbook. These are the ones I look to trade, but there's only like 3 top ones that I really want to trade. So there's playbook trades. You know, there's a quad rotation plus a divergent quad rotation with a coil, quad rotation in the trend line. Those are like the best in the top there. Then it comes down to the quad rotation. That's all 4 with the VWAP. The prices on the VWAP. Then we have a coil divergence. This is going from the top, the best, all the way down. Buy and sell divergences, quad rotations by themselves, channel breakouts, stochastic rotation, oversold, stochastic, lower channel line bounce. So that is like the, oh, you can't even see them. Sorry about that on the video. I did not see it. That's my playbook trades right there. Now I only take like the top 3. So again, even a minor divergence like this, I love those. We're going to be in and we're going to be out. We're not going to be saying, oh, you got out too soon. You have to have a strategy. You have to stick to it. You have to have discipline. You have to have patience, and you can't overtrade. So you have to wait for these. You can't trade anything else. Because look, a qualifying bull flag, you know, a nice pullback, long as it closes above the 20-period moving average. And this is kind of holding above the 80. This was, who knows where it was at that time, but quad rotation, a plain old quad rotation, very, very hard, you know, I mean, as we look, let's just take a look. There's a classic quad rotation, but what this had with it was a coil. So this is what we call a coiled stochastic. So we call it a quad coil. A quad coil. I coined another great one. A quad coil coming in here. And that's usually a great level because, first of all, a coil is just a tightening up. Everything's just waiting for the 60-10 to get oversold. And that's why it's just taking its time, coiling down. And then finally, it gets down there. It can't really, there's like a trend line that you can almost put on top, and it's just kind of compressed. And right when that hits that level, boom, that thing shoots off. So that's why I coined that, because I see it so many times. Now, we go back to the, make sure this is on here. Let's go back to that chart here before, if I can. sometimes, all right, we're not looking after hours here. So let's start from the beginning of the day. And you got to zoom out on this chart, so it's kind of a little bit better. I like to zoom out if you're, like here you had some time. This wasn't probably a good one because that would really got oversold there. And that really sold off hard. That was kind of some serious selling. I don't know what caused that, but it did drop. It was kind of a capitulation move too, because it broke down through a pretty decent trend line. Then it came back up to through the trend line and started holding. So there's always going to be a danger zone there. You know, something drops out. They pull the rug on this news. Then you had a nice little bull bear flag here, which was very weak. You didn't even get a bounce on it. And then from that point on, things started grinding back up. But here was your other quad right back here. But it was close to right here too. That was sloppy also. It wasn't the best quad. But like I said, quad is only half the greatness. It's part of it, because typically once you're near a quad, you're usually near a big pivot area. The problem is the divergence really defines the bottom, defines the reversal. The divergence is the perfect combination with a quad. So you have everything, and it's such a rare event, which it isn't, because I find them all the time, and when you find them, they just go. Beautiful high-level divergence right here. Now, even though this is like, this is a sneaky little move, a sneaky little divergence. I love that little sneaky little move. If it shows up down here on our radar, especially on the 14.3 and the 9.3, and the 14.3 is a little bit better, a little bit higher, that usually is a tell to me. You know, that's a tell to me that if the 14 is a stronger divergence, higher level divergence, that's really good. Now, that really started taking off at that point. There was something about it that, you know, the momentum shifted right there. It did tell the truth. You know, it was a good divergence. It was a perfect divergence. If you looked at where you want to be in here, it started right there. The divergence defined that. So I looked at this as a kind of a closing price divergence here. This was at 5.45. I was just going back. Not that I'm going to be trading that time. And then here's a double bottom divergence. You know, that's qualifying. And if you're looking to trade, these are the things you would take. You wouldn't take anything here because there's nothing like that. But if it came close to it and you said, oh, I'm itching for a trade, I want to get into trade, at least you have something going for you. Most likely, you're probably going to be right. All right? And most likely, you're going to get a little move. Even this one, which had a little divergence and a little pop, eventually rolled back over. But the market's been selling off at that point. And anytime you see that market selling off on the 200-period moving average, lots of times you have to force yourself to take it off right when you get that 9.3 over the 80 mark. It's just take it off. There'll be better setups. When you're buying a dip into a sell-off and you get a fast rotation like that, most likely you should take it off. You know, the market's not, you're not going to pull, you know, it's not going to be a perfect, you're not going to miss a perfect opportunity, believe me. Most likely it's going to do what we're saying. Right? So I think next week we have a lot more divergences, and that's the key. Maybe some very strong bull and bear flags. We're still going to be taking our trades on DTR1, DTR2. Copy trades will be, well, there's one setup we're looking for basically, or a very strong bull flag. That's basically the two setups I'm looking for on the copy trade network. I don't mind the emails, but just understand. I just want to get that. Hopefully everyone gets this video and understands that things will work. They will work. All right, that's it. Don't forget those coupons now. I bring back those coupons. That's why you get that. If you go to the Bullinox, if you're not familiar with it, if you're not familiar with this whole process of what we're doing with the copy trading and stuff, you can check out this website. Go to benefits.daytradingradio.com. That's benefits.daytradingradio.com / prop. Or just go onto the site and you'll see a video there. And, you know, I have all the coupons there that you need. That's the current coupons right now. Trailer network and stuff. I have some good videos on setting up the prop accounts and stuff. And this is all information about it, you know. and how to trade these, how to set them up, what's the benefits behind them, a little understanding of what it means, some of the things here, what a trailing stop is and what type of stop that is versus the other type of stops. A little write-up on each of these. This is supposed to be 91%, should be 91% off, not 70% off. That's 91% off. I got to update those. I thought I updated them all. But anyway, there's a lot of, and I talk about the trades and what trades we need to identify. And there's some good videos, and then this is where all the examples are and stuff. So there's tons of information on this page. This is benefits.daytradingradio.com/prop. All right. I'll put that in the video description so you could go, you could look for it. All right, that's all I wanted to do. Have a good weekend. We'll see you Sunday. The Zello alerts also are available on the Patreon, but the Zello alerts are also going to be used for the copy trader. So it's important to have the Zello alerts active when you're doing the copy trading. That way, I could say I just entered the copy trade. Check your copy trades. You know. So I want to keep you updated on that, on the Zello alert. So that's the combination you need for this. Tomorrow, we're going to get the HBS watch list out. We had a great day with stocks today. Great day. And I'm looking forward to next week. I got SL. Well, we'll wait for the watch list coming out for the members, to the members tomorrow or Sunday at the latest, but they'll be out. Good night, everyone. DayTradingRadio.com. If you have any questions, you need to get in touch with me. IronAction@yahoo.com. IronAction@yahoo.com.